have a mess. Oh, I have a mess to clean. Yeah, I have a mess. Before me sits all of my makeup. Sorry, I got a nose itch. Oh, and I don't have as much makeup as a lot of other content creators that make beauty content, nor do I want to have that much makeup. I do like to review makeup here on this channel, especially for a more mature woman. I'm 52 years old, so I have different needs than I did 10 years ago. So I'm constantly looking for my quote unquote holy grails. However, I also am trying to live a slightly more minimal life. I'm trying to be content with what I have. If you've been with me for a while, you'll know that in 2023, I did a no buy year. And I like to stick to some of the principles that I learned from my no buy year, as far as not having too many duplicates, not buying things until I run out of something else and just replace it. According to my video that I made in January about 10 things you don't need to spend money on this year. And if you haven't watched that video, I encourage you to go over. I'll link it in the cards above, and I'll also put a link in the description below. That was, I felt, one of my better videos. I'm not proud of that video, and it hasn't gotten that many views. And so anyways, I would love for you to watch that video after you watch this one, and let me know what you think about what I'm saying about 10 things we don't need to waste our money on in 2025. And part of that had to do with makeup and not buying duplicate products. But I have a bit of a conundrum, as it were, because I do review beauty on this channel, and it is nice to have something new and fresh to talk about from time to time. So let me know your thoughts below about all of this. I encourage you to please comment and let me know what you think about this very subject. So I brought all of my makeup in here to do a makeup declutter. And although I don't have a massive collection, I do feel like I need to get rid of some things. I need to minimize. I need to really hone in. It's like creating a capsule collection of clothes. I'm not going to get to a capsule collection of makeup because I'm not getting rid of everything. I'm not getting rid of everything that I'm not currently using, because I know that I will use those things at some point. And maybe it won't be again until fall. And then I can reassess in the fall, you know, things that are more fall kind of makeup, and now we're getting into spring. So, you know, I'm not going to be getting rid of everything. Maybe what I will do is separate out those items so that they're not part of my capsule collection, and put them aside into another storage location. I don't know. We're gonna see how it goes. We're just gonna see how it goes. Yeah, so let's get into it. Let's bring out all the makeup and do possibly a vicious declutter. I don't know why, but I just wanted to start with eyeshadows. And as you can see, I don't have an insignificant collection. However, I need to definitely minimize this. It's a little too much for me. I want to start with the eyeshadow sticks. So let me just move all of this out of the way. So here are all of my eyeshadow sticks. I love a good eyeshadow stick as a one and done. I've organized them according to their kinds. Starting with the Thrive Cosmetics. I've had these for a really long time. I did a whole bunch of shorts back at the end of last year where I was doing different looks with all of my eyeshadow sticks. And when I was using these, because I've had these a really long time, I've had these over 5 years, definitely. I did feel like they had sort of dried up. Yeah, they just don't go on as smooth as they did in the beginning. So I'm gonna let these go. I feel good about letting these go. I've also had these two e.l.f. eyeshadow sticks for a while, and they're just okay. They're actually pretty good quality, but they don't last as long as some of my other ones. And this one is also very old, although it's a good color whenever you need just a brow highlight. So I'm tempted to keep this just as like a brow and inner corner highlight. But I actually think I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this as well and look for something else to, you know, something new, because I've had this for many years as well. These are all new. These are the L'Oreal Clean, or not L'Oreal, they're CoverGirl Clean Eye Color. And these are new, so I'm gonna keep these. I just have had these for a couple of months. This is a really pretty color, French Violet, which is so similar actually to the e.l.f. color that I had over here when I swatched them. Well, I guess they're not as similar as I thought they were. But anyways, you can see even when I tried to swatch it that this e.l.f. had dried up a little bit. It wasn't as nice and creamy as the CoverGirl. I have this color and this color, which is so pretty. It's almost like a coppery, well, it's called rose copper. Yeah, so the name says it all. So I'm keeping those. And these are, like I said, these are all new. Laura Mercier are so great. I have 3 colors by Laura Mercier. I have Cocoa, Moonlight, and Wild Rose. Yeah, that has happened with this. You see how that just fell out? But that's okay. I can stick it back down. I've used this a lot. So here's the Wild Rose. So pretty. Love these. And then these two from Bobbi Brown. And I want more of these, Laura Mercier and Bobbi Brown. These are the two best brands I've found. So this is the color Forest, and this is the color Bronze. And they just apply so creamy. You have time to work them around if you want to shear them out on your eye, or you can leave them more pigmented. And once they dry down though, they really dry and they don't budge. They really do last all day. They might fade a little bit throughout the day, but it would be very easy to take these with you and just quickly reapply if you were going somewhere after work. So these are really good. I'm getting rid of 7 and I'm keeping 7. So these are the only single eyeshadows that I have. And these are Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize. This is the champagne color. So pretty. It's new to me, so I'm keeping that. This is the Oyster Pearl. Such a great color. Definitely keeping that. I held on to these through my last declutter. And did I wear this at all? No, I didn't. So that is going to go. This color I love. I love to do in the summer especially, I love to do like a mermaid type of look with it, this MAC. So I'm gonna keep that. And I will wear this from time to time. This is the color Prussian. I don't have any blue. This is, I think, the only blue eyeshadow that I own. So I'm keeping that for now. This is the color Scratch from Urban Decay. That still is pretty nice. That's still pretty nice and pretty creamy. I really like that. I need to wear this more. I think I said that after my last declutter. That is such a pretty color. But honestly, I would rather find one of those, this color, and an eyeshadow stick. Actually, when I look at them, those are quite similar, to be honest with you. So I think if I'm gonna wear pink, I'm always gonna go for this, the cream eyeshadow. I don't know, we're on the fence about this. I'm gonna hold on to it and decide on it at the end. Smaller eyeshadow palettes. These are newer. This one's pretty new. This one's newer. I'm gonna keep these for sure, these e.l.f. palettes. This has been a really nice palette, but I don't wear it. I don't wear it. I think I can let that one go. This one I don't wear either. just wasn't crazy about the formula of these. I felt like the glitters were a little too chalky. It just wasn't my favorite color story. I didn't wear it a lot, so I'm gonna let that one go. This one is, as you can see, I have a mess now on my desk. I need to just close that up. This one is going, and this one I'm gonna keep, this dancing green. I need to use this more. This was a nice formula. This is Essence. Pretty good formula. I'm gonna keep this one. These are my bigger palettes. I still have this one. This one, I was waiting for this Declutter. This is the Xenon palette. This is the only color, Snowbow, that I love in this palette. I think I can pop it out if I want to keep it, but I've only worked with this palette like 3 times. So I think I'm gonna see if I can give it away to a friend of mine. This Morphe Truth or Bear, I use this like crazy. I still use this, and I really like this palette, so I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep my Natasha Denona My Dream palette. That's a good one. This is one of my favorite palettes. I Need a Nude. This is such a great palette. I'm gonna keep that. And then I just bought this a few months ago when they re-released the Naked palette. And yeah, so I need to definitely use this more than I have. So keeping that. These are 2 palettes that made it through the last declutters. This huge Morphe palette. And I have not turned to it once. I bought it for a Halloween makeup look years ago and haven't used it really since then. Maybe a couple of times. And then this was a gift from my husband for Christmas one year, and I don't wear it. I don't turn to it. And I should. Look how beautiful. I think I did this the last time. I started swatching them and saying, why aren't I wearing this palette? Oh my God, these colors. These are gorgeous. I can't bear to get rid of. I can't bear to get rid of this. I mean, look how they're still, because I've barely used them. Oh my God, they're so beautiful. This is probably a very, if somebody's watching this and sees that I have this palette, they're probably very jealous. This is probably a very coveted palette. I'm gonna hold on to this one. These are the ones that I'm getting rid of. I'm staying with eyes right now. These are all of my eyeliners, and these are my brow products. This one this is a really dark if I need it for a costume, so I just keep that for costume purposes. And these are all of the eyebrow products that I am currently using. I don't use this one too much. This is the Build-A-Brow from Maybelline, and I don't know. I feel like not easy for me to use. So I need to try to use this more, but I will use these up. These I'm using. I'm keeping all of that. And as far as brow gels, I don't ever use this clear one from Milani, because what I really need is something to sort of build up the fibers. And so e.l.f, this e.l.f one is my favorite because it has fibers to kind of thicken the look of your eyebrows. I've had this brow glue from NYX. It doesn't really have the fibers to build up, but when I put this on one eye the other day and this one on the other eyebrow, I didn't feel like I could see that much of a difference. So I need to test this one a little bit more against the e.l.f. This Milani, I'm definitely gonna get rid of, keeping these. Now this is where I can probably start making some cuts. These are eyeliners. I love these 2 liquid eyeliners from Judy Doll. I have brown and black. Keep those. This I just got. This is the Revlon Color Stay Lash Liner and Serum, and it works really good. Whether it's going to help to grow my lashes, I don't know, but I'm keeping that because that's new. The other liquid eyeliner I have is this one from e.l.f, and definitely is a thicker line, but it's very black, as you can see. It's very, very black. So I like that. I'm gonna keep that. Oh, we have one from Wet n Wild. I forgot about this one. This is also a liquid liner. Yep, that one's good too. The e.l.f. is definitely the blackest. I don't know if you can see that on camera. Really, I should be, man, I thought I was going to be getting rid of more of these. I'm going to get rid of these two from Thrive just because I don't ever use them. These keep rolling towards me. Obviously, my floor is not even. I don't use these two, so I'm going to get rid of them. But I do still wear this one. As far as green eyeliner, sometimes I do wear this from Sephora too, so I'm going to keep that one. This is new from Essence. This is the Stay and Play gel liner in the color Espresso. This is really good. I've worn it in the last couple of videos. I've actually worn this, so keeping that. Love this one from Persona in the color Chocolate. It's a lighter redder brown, but from time to time I like to wear that. It's a very pretty eyeliner. This one is also kind of new too. It's IT Cosmetics Superhero No Tug Gel Liner. That's very nice too. So these are all fairly new, so I'm keeping those. Every once in a while, I use this kind of vanilla color in the waterline. It's waterproof. This is from Essence. I'm going to keep that. This is a summer color for me. Every once in a while, I bought this a couple years ago, and every once in a while, I like to do sort of a teal look. So I'm going to keep that. I do wear this one sometimes too. This All May. This is a good, I don't know if they still make this, All Day Intense Gel Eyeliner. That's a pretty good purple. And this one, I'm keeping this one too. And this is the only black gel liner that I have. It is needing to probably be replaced. It's drying out just a little bit, but I'm keeping that. But these two, this one I never loved. You know, I love Essence's products, but this one, I never really loved it. I think, you know, I could probably put this in my purse for if I need a touch-up. But really, with the way these last, I never need a touch-up on my eyeliner. This is the one I'm definitely getting rid of. This is e.l.f. and it's just really tugs. It's not good. All right, I'm keeping this one. So I got rid of 3. Hey, that is progress actually for me. Got rid of 3, keeping the rest. I think I was gonna get rid of too many of these, but at least I've gotten rid of some. These are my newest ones, so I love the House Labs. This is one of my favorite, this is probably my favorite foundation right now, so definitely keeping that. This is so good too, the Maybelline Lumi Matte. This is, wow, what a good foundation. Loving this. Just got this a couple weeks ago. The Wet n Wild, this is really good too. This is their Photo Focus Foundation, Dewy. And this is really good. The one thing I don't care about this is it kind of smells like paint thinner to me. But I'll still wear it. I still wear it, so I'm keeping this. The e.l.f. Soft Glam Foundation, this is also a recent purchase. I'm gonna keep this. This gives really good coverage for a drugstore foundation. This is so good. I love the Bosma foundation stick. It's so good. That's one of the things I want to look into this year. I want to find another foundation stick. So if you guys have any recommendations of ones that I should try out, let me know in the comments. This I've had for over 2.5 years and I've used it. It's basically empty. It's basically empty. So I need to, it's expired probably by now. So I do need to toss it. And at some point I do want to repurchase it, but I want to use these up, or as much as I can of these, but this is such a good foundation, but I do need to get rid of it. And these Bare Minerals, I use them more in the summer, so I'm gonna keep them. I only have 2 kind of glow products, and this is new, Fenty Beauty, and this is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. So I'm keeping both of these. These are all the concealer products I have. I've used these up. This is the NYX Bear With Me. It's a good one. I liked it a lot. Would I repurchase it? I don't know, maybe. But I have some other really good options right now. But for a drugstore price, this is really good. But I am going to part with this. And also this is pretty old as well, the Maybelline eraser. I think they've come out with a new formula of this, and I may end up trying that out because I did like this. I did like this a lot. I feel like they came out with a new formula. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm gonna part with that. This is a really good color corrector. This is the Milani Brightening. It's the only color corrector that I have, so definitely gonna keep this. And then this is relatively new. This is relatively new. This is only a couple weeks old. Still kind of testing this out. This is a brightening. This is really good too. This is a brightening concealer from e.l.f. and it comes in like a brush. This is so good. I really like this. I would definitely repurchase this. I do still use this for brightening, and so that's really good. So I'm keeping these and getting rid of these. All right, these are all of my powders. I can't believe I have so many powders. I didn't used to have so many powders. So starting with the Givenchy, this is the old formula. You're gonna have to pry this out of my cold dead hands. Definitely gonna keep this until I use it up, and I don't know what they did with the new formula. I haven't tried it. This I am definitely keeping. This is my Huda. I always say Huda Beauty in Peach Pie. This is really good, so keeping that. This Essence Flawless Skin Trio is so good. I've been using the heck out of this. In fact, today I have, this has 3 colors in it. It has peach, pink, and lilac. I took the peach color on one eye and used the Huda Beauty peach on the other eye. And I swear I cannot see a difference in how they lay down. And, you know, I'm not a professional makeup artist. Maybe a professional makeup artist can see the difference. I don't know. But for my novice eyes, I can't see a difference. I have hit pan on this Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish, but I still use this and it hasn't hard panned on me except for right around the edge right here, but I'm still using this, so keeping that. I do use this NYX mineral powder to finish with sometimes. This is a really good drugstore product for setting under your eye, for setting your face. This is really good. You know, we're burying the lead here. I'm not getting rid of any of these powders. And let me just explain why. This True Match is really good. Such a good drugstore powder. I don't really use it under my eyes. I think that you probably could. I haven't tested it really that much under my eyes. I use it more as a final step to set with. So keeping that, to me, this is very comparable to the Charlotte Tilbury. So check it out. It's just so velvety. It's got such a velvet consistency to it. Really good. And then this is the Laura Mercier. I swear, I feel like I'm never gonna finish this. It's a brightening under eye powder. And every once in a while, I will use this. So I'm not getting rid of that. These 3 are new. Talked about this in a previous video, the Fenty Beauty setting powder. This is a translucent setting powder. Very velvety. You can see the difference between these whites, right? That this has more of a pink color to it. And I'm on the fence about this. I've only been using it as a final step for setting, and it's very mattifying. That's the thing, and I don't think I said that. I was calling it Invisimate. It's Invisimatte. I'm pretty sure it's called Invisimatte. Yeah, Fenty Matte. You can see the letters here. Still testing this. I don't love a matte finish, but if I ever do want a matte finish, I know I can use that. And these 2 I'm testing out. This is the Kosas Comfy Cloud Set. Again, very velvety consistency, very nice, and I'm testing this. And this, I'm probably gonna get rid of this at some point, but I need to keep testing it because I just got it and I've only used it once or twice, and I need to gather my complete thoughts on this. So these are my contouring and highlighting products. I don't have very many. I have really hit pan on this Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is really good. I still use this. I'm still using it. I'm not getting rid of it. I can still use what's left in here. And then this is the Infallible Fresh Wear Bronzer. And yeah, so I've barely even, you know, I made a little dent in it, but those are my only 2 powder bronzers. This is the e.l.f. Camo Liquid Bronzer Contour. This is new, so I'm still using this. This is the Westman Atelier Face Trace Contour Stick. I love this. This is the small size, and maybe I wouldn't have a problem with the bigger size, but every time I go to try to screw it up, I always take a chunk out of it with my fingernails, so I have to be so careful with that. Now, as far as highlighters, I only have 2, and this is the one I'm keeping. This is the one I'm getting rid of. This Catrice, I've tried wearing it so many times, and every time I put it on, I just feel like it makes me look like a Tin Man. It looks so pretty on my hand, but when I put it on my cheeks, it looks like crap. It just doesn't look good. Whereas this color, this is the Luminizer in O2 Sparkling Honey from the Sephora collection. This is just much more natural on me and just looks really pretty. As far as a highlighter, this is more natural. This is something that I would wear. I'm never gonna wear this, so I'm getting rid of the Catrice. So I didn't get rid of too many products, only 4. We still have blushes though. All right, these are all of my blush products. And starting over here, I would say that I feel like these are sort of in the same category. This does, it's supposed to be a blush, but to me it serves more like a highlighter, and I got it in the color Candlelight. This is from e.l.f. I didn't love it. I didn't love it, you know? And I don't know, maybe I need to play with it more. I think I don't like the color on me as well, that it turns out too orange on my already golden undertone. I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna get rid of this, and maybe I'll try it in another color, but yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that. This is Cheeky from Maybelline, and again, I don't like the color. I really have been turned off by the corals. I think that they don't look good on me. And this just kind of blends out to nothing. I feel like this is a good product for somebody with very fair skin and who wants a very natural look, a little like flush of color, but that doesn't really work for me and not what I'm going for. So I'm gonna get rid of that. This is relatively new. Yeah, I just got this a few weeks ago. It's from LA Girl Kiss Up, and it's a really bright berry color. So I really have to go in very lightly, just put a little bit on the back of my hand and then pick up just ever so slightly and work it into my cheeks, and it does look very pretty. So I am going to keep this so that I can keep working with it. But look how bright that is. It's this, the Morphe is sort of the same. This is a 3-in-1 silk blush called, the color's called Energized. And I haven't worn this too much. But yeah, this is another one where I was looking for purple undertones. And so I came across this one. So I need to work with this one more as well. And I'm gonna keep this because it is a nice product. It is, it's very creamy. It blends out. It didn't pick up the foundation underneath of it whenever I've used it. For liquid blushes, I have the Rare Beauty liquid blush in the color Hope. I love this, definitely gonna keep this. And then I had the Camo liquid blush from e.l.f. and I got it in the color, I think this color is Coral Crush. Not the color I probably should have gotten, but I am gonna keep this because I don't have any other coral colors as far as I know. So I'm gonna keep that. These are also liquid blushes from NARS, and I love these. I got 3 colors, Orgasm, Dolce Vita, and Orgasm Flush. So I do use these still, so I'm gonna keep these. By the way, these are similar to the Cheek Heat, except I feel like they just give me more than the Cheek Heat. They give me a little more color. They blend out easier. I find this to be slightly patchy the way it blends out on me. This is wanted to be this, I think, the NARS liquid blushes, but it didn't quite make it. Okay, so I have one more cream, and that is the Tower 28, and this is Beach Please in Happy Hour, and this is really pretty. I'm keeping this. I've been raving about this Essence Baby Got Blush in the color Rosé All Day. I don't know. Oh, it is Rosé All Day. I got it right. But this is just a great cream blush. It just shears out so nice. It gives you just a healthy glow, and it stays put. It stays on all day. This is so good. And then these are my two Ilia cream blushes in Fine Romance and At Last. And I just raved and raved and raved about these as well. They're so creamy and just give you beautiful color. I'm definitely keeping those. Yeah, these are so good. If you're looking for a foolproof cream blush, I would definitely recommend these two. This one is from Thrive Cosmetics in the color Maggie. And this is my second one, actually. And I've had this for a while. And yeah, you know, it's just kind of dried out. It's not doing anything for me. I haven't used it all year because I've been loving all of these products so much better. So I'm gonna get rid of this. Here are my pressed blushes. Actually, this is a baked blush from Essence. Love this so much. It's the color Goldie Cassis. It's such a good formula. I love this. This I'm keeping. But I tell you, this color pop, I held on to it last year, and it's too chalky. It's too chalky. The color is too yellow for me, so I just have to get rid of it. This is a Gucci blush in Radiant Pink. I'm keeping this. I'm definitely keeping this Gucci. But now we come down to these two. This is Powder Blush Crush Afterglow Urban Decay. And this is Tarte in Natural Beauty Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush. This is sort of hard panned on me. I mean, it does pick up color, but to me, it's just kind of chalky. It doesn't give me kind of the glow that I want. It's matte. It's more of a matte, so I'm gonna get rid of that. And same thing with this, you know, it's a matte blush. I'm just not into that right now. I'm into the cream. Look, everything is creams. The only one that I'm keeping is the Gucci. And this is a baked blush, which starts out as a cream and they bake it down. So now we know what I like. We know that I like creams, that I don't like. It's funny that I'm getting rid of these three. I wasn't sure that I was, but I haven't worn them. I don't wear them. I haven't worn them all year. And maybe I feel like I should maybe keep, no, I shouldn't. I shouldn't keep them because I'm just not gonna wear them. I kind of want something, and maybe find another baked blush formula that I can top over some of these creams, because like these especially don't seem to hold out all day long, and it would be nice to top them with a powder so that they stay all day, but it's not a reason to keep these because I'm not going to use them. Getting rid of 6 and keeping 13. Actually, I'm on the fence about this, about whether I should even keep this, because this is really not my color, but I do see a place for it in my collection. Maybe I will get another color in this and decide whether to keep this or not if I get the other color. So I'm keeping 13 and getting rid of 6. Okay, let's talk about lip oils. I only have 2 lip oils. One from NYX, Fat Oil, Inside Scoop. And this is the e.l.f. the Glow Reviver lip oil. So I only have 2 of these. I'm glad I haven't invested more in lip oils. I have thoughts about lip oils, which I'll probably talk about in an upcoming video, but I'm not investing in any more lip oils, so I'm keeping these. These are considered all lip balm products, and let's just sort of talk them through. Even though this is marketed as this is the Glow Paradise in Nude Heaven from L'Oreal, I would consider this a balm product because it goes on kind of sheer and it just has a balm consistency. So I've only had this for a few months. I carry this with me in my purse, so I'm keeping this. These 2 lip balms are also really new to me. This is the Rabanne. I love this. It's in the color, I can't remember the name of the color, but it's so nice. It's just got like a brown, grayish brown kind of undertone. It's really pretty. Love that. Keeping that. This is from Ilia, the Balmy Tint and the color Hold Me. My girlfriend bought this for me and I love this. Definitely keeping this. So nourishing on the lips. This is also fairly new. It's the Burt's Bees Tinted Lip Balm in the color Red Dahlia. Also really love that. More sheer than the Rabanne and just provides just a nice wash of color. If you would like to see me make a dedicated lip balm video, let me know because I'm not talking too in depth about these products. This Kiehl's I've had for a long time and I just need to get rid of it. Yeah, we're at the end. Yeah, so that's going. This is from Hard Candy. This is the Meet, it's called Meet, well, the name is called Meet Cute. And again, a sheer kind of candy pink. Once you twist it up, you can't twist it back down, so don't twist up too much like I just did. But this is nice. This is a plumping balm. I don't have any other plumping balms, so I'm gonna keep that also. I wear that occasionally. This is from Neutrogena. I've had this a long time as well. It's Sunny Berry. I don't ever turn to this. I really don't. Sometimes I keep it in my purse. I think I just need to get rid of that because I just don't ever wear it. So I'm getting rid of 2 of them. Lip glosses. This is very old. I want to replace it. I've talked about that before, but I'm going to get rid of it. These 3 are from City Lips. These are plumping glosses. And I do wear these, except this one I probably don't wear that much. It's a matte color. This one is matte also, but I wear this one more for different reasons, which I won't get into here. But this one I don't really wear. Let me see what that color's like. Yeah, I think I just didn't really like that purpley color. I just didn't think it looked very good on me. And I feel bad getting rid of it because it's still a good product. All right, I'm gonna keep that one for now because it's still good, you know? I'm not gonna get rid of it. This came with all these little samples. I love this lip gloss from NARS. I do wear this, so I'm gonna keep that. This is a lip gloss from MAC, and this is the color Beau. Oh, it's so good. It's got golden little sparkles in it. Oh, so good. I'm keeping that. This from Rare Beauty, I love in the color Nearly Neutral. Just like the perfect kind of mauve-y brown color. This is new. I just recently got this at the Five Below store. This is the LA Colors High Shine in the color Snuggle. So I'm keeping that also. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Slips Lip Gloss. For the price, I think this is only like $4. This is really good. Keeping that. Probably not getting rid of too many other products in here. This is only for special occasions. I got this for a Halloween costume, so this is still good. I'm not getting rid of it. It might be worn at Halloween again. Yeah, I think I'm keeping everything else in here. This is new to me. This is Fenty. I love the Maybelline lifter glosses. They're so good. And I got 2 colors in those. And I wear both of them, so I'm keeping those. And these, I wear all 3 of these vinyl lips from Maybelline. This is fairly new to me, Color Fetish Hydrating Lip Stain, which is kind of an interesting concept. I don't know what I really feel about it. I'm just kind of on the fence. These are matte liquid lipsticks from Sephora collection. I don't like this one. I really don't. And it's new. I've only worn it a couple of times. I've tried it a couple of times. The red is great. It's classic. Keeping that. But this, I'm getting rid of. This is new to me. My husband got this for me for Valentine's Day. And this is the Fenty Kissin' Cutie is the name of this color. I smushed the top of it, unfortunately, when I was putting it in this component, because this component comes separate. And you can replace the lipsticks, which is kind of nice. 3 colors from Urban Decay. This is obviously not a color I would wear very often. It was for a costume. I'm keeping it in case I need it for a costume. These are great. This is still very creamy. They don't even make this color anymore. This is color E.l.f. Balm. I wish they'd bring it back. It's so good. I have 2 colors from Charlotte Tilbury. This was the first product I ever bought from her. And it's just this fuchsia kind of lips color, Velvet Underground. This is a very particular look, and you know, I have to be in the mood for it, but every once in a while I get in the mood for it. This is Pillow Talk, classic color, keeping that. This is the matte color Cherish. This is a great nude, just a great nude color, so good. So I'm gonna keep that. I'm basically keeping all of these. This is Christian Dior, the color Nude Look Velvet. I wear this all the time. I actually wear both of these all the time. These 4 I don't wear as much, but I do wear them. This is Urban Decay Back Talk Matte. I wear all of these, I really do, so I'm keeping them. This is probably the one that I don't wear very often. This is Marc Jacobs. I don't even know what color it is because the color's not on there. This was in one of those sampler. That's so pretty though. I mean, look, that's a really pretty color. Very similar to this. I feel like I could get rid of this though, because I really don't wear this one. Of all of these, this is the one that I don't wear. And this is Give by Gwen Stefani, Original Recipe. This is such a good red. It's a very blue red, but I like that. I like F Bomb better, but I do like this. And probably my favorite red is Vendetta. I think this is Pat McGrath. Let's compare all the reds. That's Vendetta. Let's compare the Fenty. Wow, that's very close to the Give color by Gwen Stefani. Those are almost identical. Wow. So I feel like I could probably get rid of the Gwen Stefani one because this is very creamy. This is creamier. The Gwen Stefani is creamier. This dries down into, it feels like a little bit more matte, and this stays feeling creamy. Very interesting. I need to wear test these now that I have lipstick all over my hands. And last but not least, these Slim Sticks from Essence. These are both so good. I got the colors Hot Chili and Brick Red. They're matte, but they're creamy and they don't dry out your lips. So really good colors, really good formula. Love those. I'm keeping those. But not least, this Ilia lip pencil. Love that. I love that color so much. It's just like the perfect nude color. So great. Love that. These are all the ones I'm keeping. Plus, let's put the fat oil, the lip oils in there. And these are the ones I'm getting rid of. I feel like I should probably be getting rid of more, but I know their purposes and I know when I use them. It is what it is. Keeping, getting rid of. That's the problem with these. They don't fit. $29 lip liners. All right, let's sort of organize these. So starting over here with Urban Decay, I already know that when it comes to the reds, there's these 3 reds, and I know that I can get rid of 2 of them. These 2 are discontinued. This one, 714, is not discontinued. And these have, when I went to wear them, these had dried out. So I know I'm gonna get rid of these, and I'm keeping this one. I'm trying to think if I wear this one. I don't ever wear that. I'm gonna keep this one, Speedball, just because I know it has its place in my collection. But this one, I don't wear, and I'm not going to wear. Yeah, I'm not gonna wear Anarchy. I'm getting rid of it. These are sort of in the same family. One is called Gash. That's a deep, ruddy red color. And this is like a black cherry cola red. I really should be wearing Gash. That would be really nice. See, sometimes you just have to start playing with your makeup. Wouldn't that be nice with, yeah, that would be really nice with that Milani color. I might have to try those together. I'm keeping both of those. Peyote is a beautiful pink, kind of a light pinky nude color. Keeping that. Stark Naked, I can get rid of. I don't ever wear Stark Naked. Love this one from Makeup Forever in Wherever Walnut. So good. You've seen me wear that a million times. Also love this one from Wet n Wild, this gel liner in the color Lay Down the Mauves. I wear this one a lot. It's so nice. I love that formula too. And these 2 from Thrive Cosmetics, I do wear this one, Khaki, a lot. It's good for shading the lip if you want to try to create like a shadow under your lip to make contouring the lip. So I like that one. This is Ruth. I think this is the second one that I bought. Again, a color I don't ever wear, so I'm getting rid of that. I don't ever wear this kind of corally color. I love this one from Maybelline. This is the Color Sensational Shaping Liner in Rich Chocolate. Keeping that. And then this one is relatively new too. This is Copper Bronze from LA Colors. That's a kind of coral I can get behind. That's a good color for me. I have these 4 colors from e.l.f. $2. Keeping all of them. They're very creamy. They're great lip liners. I'm keeping all 4 of these. This is a dark red from NYX. Great color. Keeping that. Oh, I guess I could have put this away. I don't know why I kept it out. Didn't even realize. And these are the Line Louder colors from NYX. These are so good. I have 2 colors in this formula, and this formula is just so good. This Line Loud formula. It's creamy. It stays in place though once it dries down. Yeah, so keeping both of those. Now, I almost got rid of these last year. These are also NYX lip pencils, but I brought them back. The reason why I almost got rid of them is because it was kind of hard to get the color to lay down. I'm gonna get rid of this color because I don't really ever wear it. As you can see, it's not one that I wear very often. Yeah, I can get rid of this one, but this one, the mauve, I do wear it. I do wear it. And what I like about this formula that I discovered that I like about it is that when you have a lip oil or something with a lot of oil and emolliency over top of it that can tend to run into your lip line, that this provides a nice border to prevent that from happening. Because any of the lip oils and even some of the lip glosses can break down your lip liner, especially if your lip liner is very creamy. I found that those creamy lip liners that I love, like the Line Loud, I love them, but you can't wear them underneath certain other lip products. But this seems to work with those more emollient or oily kind of combinations. So I'm gonna keep that. And that was the problem with the Lawless Forget the Filler as well. I did end up liking this. At first I hated it because it ran into my lip lines, but I found that I had to use a sort of matte lipstick over top of it. No lip gloss. I can't use a lip gloss over top of this because it will just melt. This creamy formula just tends to like melt up into my lip lines. Love this formula and color from Milani. This is the Understatement Lip Liner in Saucy Toffee. Love her, love her, love her. I think these two are the same. Yeah, these are both Soft and Precise from Essence. Great. It's soft though, soft and precise. The lip, you know, it's creamy. It's a creamy formula, but a very good formula. And this 8-hour matte, this is when you want something more matte that's gonna stay in place. And I got the color Classic Red, and it is, it's a classic red. So this is a really good red lip liner, keeping that. So I did manage to get rid of 6, which is a really good progress for me. But I'm keeping, I guess that would be 23 if I had 29. So keeping 23, getting rid of 6. All right, so here's all the products I ended up decluttering. Let's count them. $33, that's a good number. 33 products that I am decluttering today. So not as massive of a declutter as some others might have, but my collection is not that big compared to a lot of other influencers or content creators. I hope you've enjoyed this, and maybe I've given you a little bit of information on some of the products. I tried to do my best. But really, I knew I needed to declutter. Let me know if you've tried any of the products that I was talking about, if there were things that I got rid of that you love. Let me know. I would love to know what your feedback is on these products as well. Or if you saw some of the categories that I was talking about that you thought, Robin needs to try XYZ product if she's on the fence about some of these. Leave me a comment below and let me know what your thoughts are on any of these categories, and if there are products that you've tried that you think I need to try, or if you are curious about some of the new releases. I'm nervous about spending money. I did a no-buy year in 2023. And it makes me nervous to buy new products. Part of my budget this year is for reviewing beauty products. So if there's anything that you want me to try, that you are curious about, that you've heard good things about, then let me know in the comments below and I will check them out and see if it's in my budget to purchase them. Well, again, I really thank you for your time. I appreciate you being here with me. If you made it all the way through, let me know that you made it all the way through. Curious to see who stayed with me to the very end. And if you have a little more time, I'm gonna put up a video here for you to check out that I think you might enjoy. And then YouTube is going to recommend a video as well that they think that you might like. But if you don't have any more time, I totally get it. I appreciate that you were here as long as you were. And until the next time though, you know what? If nobody has told you this or hasn't told you recently, you're doing great.